There's the camera swiveling around.
Did something.
It moved.
We're having technical difficulties, but we are on. We are live streaming, so I will get some help.
Are we ready to go? All right. Welcome, everybody. We are going to open the pre-council workshop for Moab City at 5 o'clock on Tuesday, April 26th. We've got two items on our pre-council workshop today. One is a brief discussion on proposed ordinance 2022-05, which is the ordinance on R3, R4, and percentage of units to be designated as active employee housing. And we also have an executive session. We have two items to discuss in the executive session on reasonable or imminent or pending litigation. So just as a little, really brief intro into the first item on our agenda, this is a follow-up from our meeting on March 31st where we tabled this item. And in the meantime, we had a meeting with the Private Property Coalition and the Utah Realtors Association and with our attorneys, and Carly and I participated in that meeting. It was very productive. And so this afternoon we would like to discuss some of the options that we are considering for negotiation with those folks. And I am just at this point, Nathan, going to turn it over to you because I'm not sure how much detail you want us to talk about in open session, or if you want to go right into executive.
I would prefer to go, because we're still in negotiations and we haven't made any decisions, and what we're trying to get is feedback from the council on which approach they want us to take at this point. And because this is an ordinance that could, if we don't get it right, potentially be challenged in court, I don't feel we have a choice but to discuss those strategies and options in closed session. Of course, when we have something that we're solid on, we can, of course, report it to the public and have public comment on it. But for right now, we're still very much in flux.
All right, great. And hopefully we will have further discussion with the folks that I mentioned earlier. And if possible, I would love to be able to take action on this ordinance before our next meeting on May 10th. Not guaranteed, but ideal if that was the case. So I'm going to ask for a motion to go into executive session to discuss reasonably imminent or pending litigation.
So moved.
Moved by Kaylin. Do I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Tani. Any discussion, Kaylin? Tani? Anybody else? All in favor of moving into executive session?
Aye.
Aye. That's unanimous, 5-0.